Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to show you a pretty sweet technique for eyeshadow application. If you are new to eyeshadow, you find it difficult and challenging, this is a fun way of doing it. Let me get a mirror so it's a bit closer. You're going to section your face off. Don't you like how I just jumped straight into it? You're going to section your eye off into three areas: lid, brow, crease. You're going to pick shade for your lid, shade for your brow, shade for your crease. So I'm going to use something shiny and shimmery for my eyelid, and I want you to just apply it to the eyelid, whack it on. Lovely. All over the eyelid. And it can be as subtle or dramatic. Let's go a bit more dramatic. Just pack on a little bit more color. So the eyelid in general, and this is debatable, but I always think that the eyelid looks better when it's light. I think it's just more attractive to have a light eyebrow. You're then going to take your highlight shade and apply this to the bridge, the outside corner of your eyebrow, right here. You can blend it in with your finger. Actually, don't blend it in with your finger. Apply it right here and leave it looking gorgeous and shimmery. Next, you want to take your contour shade, any color you want, doesn't really matter, blue, green, purple, brown. I'm going to use brown. And you're going to pop this into the crease of the eye. So I'm just going to go like this. Okay, I'll do a bit more, don't worry. But that's about where I want it. The outside corner, pretty much coming all the way in. That's it. That's all you do. Goodbye. So you've now got three distinct shades. 1, 2, 3. If you want to contour the outside corner of your eye, then go for it as well. You would just apply it right here. Feel free to. The reason this works so well is it takes some of the guesswork out of makeup application, because eyeshadow can just be really tricky for a lot of people. I'm going to use a guideline. You want to take your tissue on the outside corner of the eye, tail of the brow, outside corner of the eye. Take your clean blending brush. Do not use anything on it, okay? Very important, it must be clean. Now with your stencil in place, I want you to start on the inner corner of the eye and in circular motions, blend from the inner corner to the outer corner, connecting every single bit of the eye. Everything. One single thing, lid, crease, brow bone. You're blending everything into one glorious, marvelous mess. And voila, you're done. And then you just remove your stencil and you've got, I've got a bit of dry skin on my lid. You have got a very well blended in eyeshadow. And that's what you want. You want things to be blended. You can then decide whether you now you've got the basic shape. You know, do I want more lid highlight? Well, yeah, let's put a little bit more in. Just to pop that lid a bit more. Do I want a bit more brow highlight? No, I don't. Do I need a bit more color in the crease of the eye? Well, maybe I do. I want it to be slightly stronger. So I'm going to do it on that outside corner this time, just here. And then I'm going to do that exact same thing. I'm going to lay my stencil down. I'm going to take my clean blending brush and I'm going to do the whole thing. But I've kept the color at the outside corner, but I'm blending it over everything. Up, out, down, across, all over the lid. It's this motion of going back and forward which gives that very natural effect. You just let it go, and then see, we've gone more intense now than we did before. And that's the beauty of eyeshadow, is that those three hard lines can be blended to anything. And then you can just, like I did then, let's just add a bit of gold in, right here. Because the middle lid is quite fun to just add a touch more shimmer to. And then you just got to apply a little bit of mascara. And it's just a fun way of blending things out for those of us who are scared of eyeshadow. And there's so many of us are. I literally is a funny word. It really is. But I pretty much have this whole space here where there's like no eyelashes. It's the weirdest thing that's happened. So this is why I'm applying mascara rather than false lashes, because I could stick a load of false lashes on this and it would instantly elevate it to a new height. But not everybody wants to do that, and some of us just have really shit lashes, and if we do, we do. So we're just trying to coax out what we have there. Come on, come out to play. Oh no, too late. I know it was simplistic, but those three separate colors just blended give you guidelines of where to place things. And if you've got things sandwiched between brow highlight, crease and lid, you just take that big brush, blend it everywhere, and it blends everything in. You can then section things off as you wish afterwards, but you've got the framework in. And this is a perfectly fine way of doing your eyeshadow. It really is. There's one thing that I want to mention. I noticed this in another video, and this is off topic since we finished, but I did notice it in another video, and it is apparent now that this is happening. So let me zoom in. I have this I have a vein that travels right here to the outside corner of my eye, and it makes it look like it's more hooded here than it is, because I got this vein and it actually starts right here and travels down. I've actually got another vein coming on my eyelid, and I don't know if you can see, but it's right here, and it's now cutting into that crease of the eye as well. It's really strange because I don't have them the same way on the other eyelid, but right here there's a vein, and I've got this one on the outside corner. The joys of getting older. Things are a-coming, but this is a nice way of doing eyeshadow. If you want things to be quick and simple, and you don't want to, do anything too extreme, I use the deep brown. You could use the lightest shade you want, it doesn't matter. But this just gives you a nice definition into the crease of the eye. You've got a lighter lid. You can play around with the brow highlight, whether you use a matte shade or a shimmer, it doesn't matter. But you just blend those three colors and it just ends up being quite a pretty effect. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.